Hi everyone, this is Sunette, and in this video I am sharing something that I have done and practiced doing for some time. And this is to do with the moment I am waking up. And here in itself, it already shows how not in control we are of our daily lives and what we're going to be facing within it. Even from the moment we wake up, we have no idea what's awaiting us, how we're going to wake up, what state we're going to be in, how our bodies are going to feel, what kind of sense or experience we're generally going to have. It's like when you wake up, it's already a full-on surprise, here you are type of moment, and you just got to go, oh, okay, it's starting. Let's see. Let's start walking. That's actually the first moment where we should start being aware of who we are, what our state is, what our decision is, and how we are going to express ourselves. Because even myself, still to this day, I find I only really start paying a lot of attention to myself and my inner states later in the morning when I've actually, woken up. And meanwhile, my body is already awake. I'm already moving. I've already done quite a few things. But, for me and how I've been feeling, I wasn't yet quite awake. I hadn't yet had that second cup of coffee, as they say. But interestingly enough, that actually made, in comparing when I woke up in a day from the get-go. Okay, how am I feeling here? I can feel, okay, there's an energy. Yes, there's a bit of a emotion in my solar plexus. My body is feeling a bit uncomfortable. I am feeling more tired than usual. All right, now, when I wake up like that and just do a quick assessment inside myself, you'll find you can do it very fast because you're more sensitive to how you're experiencing yourself and your body as well. That you can then just start changing, breathe, do a quick forgiveness statement, which I do while I'm stretching myself in bed, stretching my body. And it's always a really nice feel, actually, when you stretch before you get out of bed. And in and during the stretching, you just do some changes within yourself, do some forgiveness, clear yourself before you get out of bed. Because already it's like waking up in your body is like that first moment of, okay, here's your reality moment for today. First one, let's see, who are you? The moment you get out of bed, every moment, every breath, is actually an opportunity for you to start moving within yourself. Who you are, how you feel, how you're doing, are you stable? Not saying that it's about a constant questioning, I'm not saying process is about having to ask yourself the whole time, oh my God, am I stable? Am I okay? What's going on in me? No. I'm just meaning I'm wording having a general overall awareness of yourself, because if everyone has a look when you start walking this process of becoming aware of your mind, yourself, your body, there's always a general strong awareness within you of certain thoughts coming up or inner dialogues and emotional reactions and change in your behavior. But I've even noticed that, you can ask any person in this world, really, all of us have more of an awareness of our own mind than we think, than we realize. And we actually take that for granted, the strength of that awareness and how it can benefit us. And so, you already from that morning of waking up, in that moment opening your eyes, even before opening your eyes, really, you can start practicing what it means to decide to change how you experience yourself. Because in comparing me waking up like that and walking in my day compared to when I do not, depending on what time I wake up, let's say I wake up at 8, I usually only feel, on an awareness level by 9. Okay, now I'm starting to wake up, feel, okay, I'm getting back in my body now completely, which is almost like an hour and a bit after. Meanwhile, my body is already awake. I've done writings, emails, checked a lot of things. So it's a weird separation, I realized, that's going on there. And questioning that made me look at the morning when I wake up, because if I just wake up and kind of move. I'm moving in habit and routine. I go into like this unconscious, these type of unconscious actions within myself until later in the morning when actually, because of an accepted and allowed habit, I only wake up at an hour or a bit after I've physically woken up. But that really doesn't make any practical sense because, I mean, I am part of my mind and my body. So when my body wakes up, I'm awake. I am actually awake. I created this whole, excuse my frankness, mindfuck around I can't wake up long after my body has woken up. I need this and this and that and that. When it's really just an energetic idea. It felt so real, so valid. I mean, come on, but it really feels like I'm not awake. I feel not awake. So therefore, I'm not. Meanwhile, you're awake. So it's like, I mean, if you stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself and say that to yourself, you'll realize how crazy it sounds. Like, wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, I'm not awake. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. I was like, Sinead, oh my God. It's like those simple, obvious things we miss in our daily lives. I really wanted to just go like, oh my goodness, yeah, possibly the bit of a blonde in here. I'll blame the blonde. No, I'm just kidding. So doing that changed everything quite significantly when I do remember. Yes, I still sometimes have those times where I'd wake up and by the time I'm preparing breakfast and coffees, I'm like, you missed a moment today. Then I would walk back in from when I woke up, see what my state or mood or experience is. Is there anything where I'm actually quite stable? And if I still don't feel awake, I'm like, just come. Breathe, I'm awake, I'm here, and I just start moving and focusing on things with more attention, more alertness. I realized it wasn't so much about awake or aware as much as it was about alert. Moving myself a bit more stronger within my actions in what I do. Is usually also when I make breakfast or prepare coffee or things like that, or do my morning things, I do it in that I am not awake state, that feeling tired and groggy still. So I'm like kind of slumping in the kitchen and doing my eyes. And the dogs, of course, being these kids that just have all the energy in the world from the moment they wake up, which is also like, can't I have that energy sometimes? I'm sure many adults have said that to themselves. We look at kids when they wake up, there's like, bam, energy, bunny, go. And oh God. No, somewhere you still have to charge up that engine of yours, that's aged a bit. But that's actually an illusion, really. I find with age, your energy in the mornings actually deepen into more of a stable depth. So, yes, you might not be as spunky as kids when they wake up or dogs the moment they see you in the morning. But you are more deeper and stable and grounded within yourself. But you are alert and awake as much as kids or pups would be in that moment. You're here, absolutely. All right, so everyone, that's also where you can start changing when you see how you're walking down the hallway or doing things in the morning and you're doing it in that state. Take a breath, do it with more attention, with more specificity, with more physical here-ness, presence, like how you would normally get everything prepared during lunchtime or supper or doing things later in the day. You'll realize that whatever state you were in before is all coming from here. And here again, a beautiful practical gift where everyone can see in a simple everyday life way how our minds can transform energy into a self-acceptance and behavior that seems real, but it's not. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, and enjoy practicing this process. I've enjoyed it. It's challenging initially because you've got to break habits, of waking up and doing things in the morning, but it is always liberating, breaking habits and seeing what new self exists beyond that old habitual routine self. It is a lot better in experience than being in that accepted and allowed groggy state in the mornings. It may feel like a eventually a comfort zone place. You feel kind of, I don't know, comfortable when you wake up all groggy and stuff. But it's a lot more refreshing and revitalizing in the mornings when you wake up with that breath. And from the moment you wake up, you already start changing and actually realize, okay, I'm awake. Stand in front of the mirror, look at yourself, I am awake. I can see this, okay, I'm awake, got it. Then you go and do your morning things in an awakened state. Okay, thanks very much. Thanks, everyone. Thank you very much, everyone. I'll see you in videos to come.